Well, hi Blue Marble Riders, here we are another day in the workshop here, and as you can see the W650 has got a whole lot more off it. Last time out we did the loom. Now today I've done a few things, got the rear brake attachment off, and as you can see, probably dangling up here, I've got the exhausts, which I won't be using. Today I'm just going to get the carbs off, drain them of fuel. I'm going to give them a clean, not that I suspect they're dirty given the state of the fuel tank, which was mint. Are relatively simple to get out. They're a little fiddly, and you could see me struggling probably in the time lapse trying to get the throttle ends out. The one at the front is quite simple. The one at the back, use the right tool, just a needle nose pliers, much more manipulation. Tried my fingers, tried a screwdriver head. The big question for me is whether I'm going to put a dual throttle cable installation on this when I come to rebuild, or whether I'm going to use a single. Single's more dangerous and a little more conventional as far as custom builds go because it hides the wires better. The dual is basically you've got the throttle, the cable that opens, like on this one, on the CB34s here, you've got two cables. You can see them right here, and here they are. One of them opens and one of them shuts. The throttle slides, and you know, if you get dirt or any sort of stuff in the carb, it's possible that you can open a slide and not shut it, in which case you better be good with the kill switch, right? And I'll show you what I mean by that. I've got a couple of different throttle options because I wasn't sure which way I was going to go. I've got the dual from Custom Tech in Italy, sorry, the single, and this is basically, that's just a friction grab here, and the one cable would go in here. You'd have the throttle, the barrel here, and it's got a nice line top. It actually matches the brakes and a few other things that I'm doing with it, and I really would like to go with this one, but out of safety I sort of also decided that it might be a better idea to, and I don't know if I even opened this one yet, but there's the Biltwell throttle as well, and this one has two cables on it, so I'm covered no matter what I want to do, and I haven't decided what that's going to be. Meanwhile, though, these guys are going to need the gas dropping out of the bottom of them. It was in good working condition. You can see that things have been opened and used. I would say that, you know, perhaps he had carb issues once and opened them, cleaned them. Maybe it sat around for a few years, or she, and had that done. I don't know. I could see that there was some work on the screw heads, and yeah, there's a little bit of rubber residue there. But not too bad at all. There we go. You can see them opening up. I did sink those, you know, a couple of rides ago. I can see a bit of dirt in there. Definitely could do with a bit of a clean, so maybe we'll do that. Ultrasonic cleaner. So I'm going to use that. I think I made a bit of a boo-boo. I went with a 15-litre one, although I may put the hubs in there, so I remember that's why I wanted to do it. Yeah, I've got some of that, and I've got some aircraft aluminum cleaner. It's very gentle, and it doesn't darken aluminum, and if you only put it up to 55 Celsius instead of 80, you should get away with cleaning the aluminum without making it go dark. So now you can use a Kawasaki tool, or you can use the number 3 Allen key. I leave it up to you to guess which one I've used. The cheapo one that I already have. Okay, so this is just to drain the gas out of the float bowls. There we go. There's one. Can't see what it looks like because it's going on top of a dead fly right now, and there's a lot of other stuff that I collect in there. But it looks fairly clean as it runs out. I'm not seeing any detritus in the pool that it makes, so that's good. Alright, so you saw one, and we'll make the other one leak for you. Well, that's it. It's like watching paint dry.
If you're liking these, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I run on coffee, so you can always buy me a coffee below. There's a link below somewhere, deep down after all the notes. But yeah, thanks very much for watching again.
Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do motorcycle reviews, motorcycle-related product reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Even though I'm not the most diligent poster, don't forget to follow me on social media. That's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And to like. And especially, I'm begging you here, folks, subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified whenever I release a video. This is the Blue Marble Rider, out.